Afternoon. I'm not sure why I haven't got to post for you at the minute. If I've got stuff before this, I have. I changed the battery on the BM, didn't I? And I'm not sure if I told you in the videos I took, but yes, it's worked. So the 535 is mint now. No clock issues, no smoke on startup. So I've got a couple of other jobs I've got to do to it, like I said in the video, but the battery has fixed the few issues I was having with startup and things. Camera's facing this way today because I've moved the van. The van's out the corner. It's going to go on the 2 posts, and I'll do a video of the van, what's got to be done and stuff. But there's a reason why I've moved it, and that will be because paint. Started painting my floor. Logistically, I'm gonna have to do it like quarter at a time. So do this quarter, move some stuff. So when I do this quarter, move some stuff, obviously 4 post legs. Yeah, that'll be a bit of a workaround. But yeah, painted that today. Just finished actually. Got to rinse the roller and the brush out in some terps down at the house, yeah. Yeah, man. Skirting boards are back off. As you can see, I've got skirting boards, look, up to on the bottom of the wall. So skirting boards have come back off down there because I wanted the paint to go under the floor, under the skirting board. But it's pretty identical colour. So grey floors, grey walls. It's pretty close colour. So it's going to look nice in here, man. I think it's going to look really nice. So I'll leave that for about a week, I think. Leave that alone. I think it says about a week. But I've waited till like mid to end of February before I put paint on top of this concrete. Everybody asks me about how I'm going to seal it, this and the other. I've painted a few floors and a few workshops over the years. And all I do is mix a bucket of water up with external PVA glue, not internal. External PVA glue, the waterproof stuff. Half of the big bottles, so big bottle of PVA. For that quarter there, I used half a bottle of the glue in a bucket of water, and then I just spilt it all over the floor, and I rolled it all over the floor this morning. Left it to dry for the best part of the day. Floor pretty much bone dry, and you can tell the difference because you walk off this bit onto that bit, and you're leaving footprints, dusty footprints on this floor. Once this was dry, I went across the floor with my hand like that, lifted my hand up, nothing was on my hand. Where if you do that here, you'll have a white hand. So PVA in a bucket of water, half bottle of PVA there, so I'll need another 1.5 bottles to do the rest. External PVA is what I use. Just mix it with water, pour it on the concrete, let that dry, then put my floor paint down. Stops the floor paint sinking into the concrete totally. So you won't have to do more than one. I generally get away with 1 coat, but I'll touch up in areas, but the PVA stops the concrete soaking up all this floor paint. Otherwise, you'll be putting 10 coats of floor paint on and it won't never seal, it'll peel off and it's crap. Yeah, so that's where I am at the moment. So, a bit of a mess. But yeah, I think I'll do a van video next. So, sorry if this is boring to some, but I'm pissing out BM, doing the floor, odds and sods jobs at the minute. So, cheers for watching. Back again. Can't remember what day it was I left you on last time, but it's Saturday today, and that is nice and dry. So I took 2 coats on top of the PVA mix, so I'll leave that till Wednesday now, and then move all this across, move that into there, and then I'll paint that quarter. So basically doing a quarter at a time. That's the first quarter, second quarter. Yeah, quarter at a time. Today I've been pissing about with the Wife's X5. I managed to get a iDrive button working following a YouTube video. It was a dry joint, solder joint. So fingers crossed, a iDrive button's sorted now. I'm just waiting for a starter motor to come for a car, because it's got a really lazy starter motor. It's had a new battery a year ago, so it's got to be a starter motor. Really lazy. But the 4-post is great, but it's only good really at the moment for putting cars on there. Hasn't really got any other use because it hasn't got a scissor lift in there. I wanted one as soon as I brought it, but I couldn't get one. I had to wait for it to come over from China. It got stuck in the China Sea somewhere for a couple of months, but it's arrived. So that's my scissor lift that goes in the centre of the 4-post, and it's hydraulic as well, so it runs off the pump. So it slides all the way across there, lifts the car off the button, and locks into place as so. So that'll be going on there as soon as possible. But as you can see, the van's missing from there because it's up there. Now, any prizes, forget you, which bit of this rust is Ford, and which bit's Subaru. Well, there ain't much Ford left, so it's Subaru. Basically, front corner here, outer, but there's a box section, corner of the chassis, the outer has gone. Not the inner. Inner is solid. So bottom of this inner wheel arch there, the same again on this side, totally gone. So I'll be making up new box sections for there. There's the 2.5 inch we added across the chassis all the way up and over. I'll be tidying that up from underneath and finishing it off down the seals. Rest of the Subaru chassis seems solid. Yeah, what's left of it looks, obviously look, that's the back of the Escort van. So I cut the well out the back of the Escort Subaru. So people didn't believe me, but when this car was driven by Jack in the video and he sent it, yeah, the clutch was slipping, but the handbrake's not on. That won't turn. That won't turn. Oh, that one turns a bit. Yeah, that one turns. Oh, that one turns a bit as well, so it's just the back. The backs are turning. These wasn't turning either before, so yeah, the handbrake's not on, but it's fully seized up, so I need to get them rear calipers off, check the handbrake shoes and that, free her up, because you can't push it. So thankfully it's still driving under its own steam at the moment, but I need to change a few things. So look at that, how weird looking is that back of the van. That's the old filler neck still in the place at the moment. I'll be changing that tank. We're putting my own tank in. I'll pause it and just drop it down off the ramp at the minute. 1 sec. I tell you what, there's not a lot of weight to this. Look how slow it's coming down off the ramp. I had the X5 on here this morning and the ramp literally flew down. Look at that. There's no weight to this van at all, so I'm gonna have to put some more weight into it. 100%. Oh, back on the floor. The work that's left to be done on this, basically, cut out those step sections there because the sills are not stitched across there yet. The only stitching that I've done is across the bottom of the front sills by the doors. So I need to carry it on down the back, build some tubs, and basically all that's been done at the minute, bit of spragging. So I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, I don't know if you can show that. The camber, it's way too negative. It looks like a 5 or 6 degree. It's ridiculous. So what I need to do, because this is the height I need the van, to get the van this height on the Subaru chassis, it brings the wheels in that far. It's unreal. So what I need to do is bring these turret tops out to here, straighten this wheel up. So that turret top needs to move a good 4 inches, maybe. Maybe two. Between 2 and 4, I'm guessing at the moment. Basically, I need to unbolt it and slide it across and see where will be best. So all I'm going to do, make my new turret tops all the way to the sidewall of the van, and then make nice tubs up. I've been opening up that wheel arch even more than that because obviously I need wheel travel. So at the moment it's to there, so it matches that at the moment. But what I'm going to do, bring it up into there, I think, a lot more, because it's unnecessary to be that low. See how low it is? So that, where it is there at the moment, I'll bring the inner one up to there, get a load of room in there. So yeah, what I'm also going to do is get a rollover bar there, a rollover bar here, put them together. I don't want a full cage in here, but I would like 2 rollover bars, and some triangular joins in there. Basically what I'm going to do, the radiator is going there. I've got the big fans on, drawing some air in from the side. I'll get some more knacker ducts. Yeah, so radiator's going there. Intercooler is going there. So all piping will be run back up through the bulkhead, because there's a massive heater matrix in there, Subaru. It's like ridiculously big. Like, I've never seen one. It says AC on it, but I can't find an AC compressor anywhere. So I'm going to be removing all the Subaru heater matrix out of there because it's massive. ECU's down in the footwell. I'm going to remove that. I want an Escort dash in there. Windscreen's coming out on Tuesday. Got a windscreen man coming on Tuesday to take the windscreen out for me. And then I can start working on matching up those bulkheads and making up, what else have we got to make up there? Our windscreen wiper mechanism. Yeah, so, yeah, there's loads to do, man. But I think the first on the list of jobs to do is sort the floor out underneath. Then start matching up these seals together. Then the rear tubs, turret tops, some rollover bars. That's the chassis tied together then, to the point I'm happy. Then we'll start moving radiator, intercooler into the back, because the front chassis legs are too long, basically. Don't know if I got a bonnet stay in there or anything at the minute. Have I got anything in there? No, nothing in there for the bonnet stay. Let me find a broom. There's a broom. Basically, that battery been moved as well. These chassis legs needs cutting down there. There's no strength. Not going to lose any strength from the front cutting the chassis legs, because I only end caps the chassis legs because that's where your strength is. This is just like an impact zone. But basically, my bumper needs to travel across there where the radiator is. So I need to move the intercooler and the radiator into the boot so I can get my bumper on. I've got ABS unit here, which I'm going to bin. Get rid of the ABS and bypass it, I think. I don't want to start rerouting all the pipes for the ABS unit. because it's in the way of my headlamp, I think. We'll see if I can keep it, I'll keep it. Might be able to keep it. Chassis link might only have to come back to here, so if we can keep this, we'll keep this. But this carbon canister needs to be binned, which doesn't matter anyway because I'm going to be changing the fuel tank, so we're going to have any need for carbon canisters and things like that. So yeah, I need to tidy up my turret tops because I only did it for now, just as a 5mm. I think it was a 5mm. Was it 5mm? No, 3mm tabs I'll put in there just to tidy, stop it wobbling, you know. I'll tidy them up. Yeah, so loads to do, man. Loads to do. Yeah, I think engine needs a gasket, so we'll get all the inlet off, get it all aqua blasted, we'll get everything tidy up in there. It's only running cheap coilovers for now, but they'll do for now. Brand new. So when I do the egg gasket, it should be a piece of piss to do anyway. We'll have none of this in the way. All the pipes will be going, I think, we'll make them all go down there somewhere. Because there's a big hole there, look at the size of that hole. So if we can get them under the car, we'll get them under the car. If we can't get them under the car, we'll get them through the car. Yeah. But we've also got a big massive hole here. There's the old wiping mechanism, but that's a Subaru one. So I've kept that there just for the wiring. I might try and get an Escort one in there, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, got some work to do, man. So I'm going to start pushing on with this year and that. So these two are this year's project builds. Because he doesn't need any major work on it this year, like it has done for the last couple of years, because he's kept me busy. But now I can crack on with these. Bodywork wise, I might just give it to Jay. He was up here and he's telling me this, that, and the other about bodywork, but we'll see. He wanted to keep an eye on me when I was doing it. But I might just give the bodywork to Jay. I'll get all the metal work done. Yes, I will be building a new exhaust. A homage to the Subaru is going to be the sound only. Big massive Jap exit like that. I'm going to get rid of. Not too sure the styling I'm going to do at the back here. Want some type of diffuser, bring air through, because I believe the radiator will be there. And a fuel tank will be going in the back here as well. Well, loads to do, man, loads to do. Look at that for dead centre. That's the centre of the Subaru, and that's the centre of the Ford. Look at that, perfect. Perfect. And to say I didn't build it on a flat floor at the time, pretty happy with it. Them side skirts will be going. We're getting some more suitable side skirts. But yeah, bear with me. We're starting this year.